that worked out pretty well. What's up, church? It is range day here on the back pew, and I am so excited to show y'all what I got over the last few weeks. I got the Palmetto State Armory tactical version, which is pretty sick, and I also was able to snag one of these JX tactical fat boy holsters. This thing is sick, man. And listen, I'm an outside the waistband guy, okay? Big dudes like me, we love outside the waistband, but the honest truth of the matter is this holster is a game changer for big dudes. It sits so low in the pants that you don't have to worry about it rubbing and chafing and hurting and, well, all the negative things that big dudes hate against inside the waistband holsters about. This thing covers it. On the Palmetto State Armory Dagger, I have the Viridian Technology RFX 35, which is a pretty good green dot optic. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is pretty sick, and it can be seen at all times of day. I have astigmatism, so the green light actually helps me so that it doesn't blow the light out and blow the dot out. But this thing is rugged as all get out, man. You could rack the slide with this thing if you needed to. You could bang it up against stuff. You can do whatever you need to in the daily use of this gun. I am now a huge fan of green dot optics for all of my carry guns, and Viridian Technologies has hooked me up with some of those, and I am absolutely loving them. So let's get into shooting this thing. We'll talk a little bit more about this, about the optic, and about the holster as we go along. First, ears, because I always forget them. All right, let's do this. Now, part of the beauty of these Palmetto State daggers is that you can get the package deal, and you can get a bunch of mags and stuff with it. This is my only Glock-like gun, other than I've got the Ruger PC9 carbine. So now I have tons of mags. I think this came with like 5 longs and 5 shorts or something like that. These are 27 round mags. These are 15 round mags, so now I got plenty of mags for both of my guns, really, and I'm gonna keep buying these Palmetto State daggers, so I'm probably gonna end up with like 1,000,000 Glock mags when I'm not really a Glock guy. But this gun is totally different. I love this gun. Like I said, not a Glock guy at all. I've never owned a Glock. I've shot a bunch of them, but I've just never been a huge fan enough to like buy one and stuff. But this one is different. First off, one of my problems with Glock is that you pay for the name, and realistically, you know, a Glock 19 is nowadays somewhere around $650 in where I live in Georgia. But you know, to be honest, I never really thought that they were worth that amount of money. But now with these PSA daggers, you can get a pretty nice gun for what they're really worth. And I have a problem with the normal cost of guns in America today. I just feel like we're price gouging ourselves out of the market in a lot of senses. I'm cheap, okay? I'm a preacher. I live on a preacher salary, and so I'm not like the richest dude on the planet. And so if I can get a good gun for a cheap amount of money, I'm definitely gonna do it. And this PSA dagger, man, it's good. It's got a pretty good trigger. I like the upgrades that they've done to the grip of the PSA dagger versus the Gen 3 Glock that is that it's cloning, you know. I like the threaded barrel and stuff. You can get a pretty good, decent kind of tactical style gun for relatively cheap. I think I paid, I want to say it was right at $500 for the gun, all of the mags. It might have been even $400 for the gun, all of the mags, and the like a carrying case type thing. So that's pretty good. So anyways, let's get back to shooting. I did not flinch, okay? You didn't see that. hot brass, 2 more. By the way, if you see my finger, I got a paper cut because I was fighting a grizzly bear. But the good thing is we got bear meat for dinner. The bad news is that I got this little paper cut. It's definitely not because I cut myself opening my knife trying to open a box of Nutty Buddies. That is not what happened. I was fighting a bear and I got a boo-boo. So anyway. So I'm out here on my new range, and y'all haven't seen it yet. I recorded a video about a month ago, but the video sucked so bad I didn't post it. But this is my new range. How you like it? A buddy of mine allowed me to come out here and set up some range. Grizzly Target sent me some steel. I bought like a tux mannequin off of Facebook Marketplace, but I bought like a lot of them. So now in my driveway I just got like a stack of bodies, which is kind of weird. And my wife said I might get canceled for shooting it because of well, I'll let y'all figure that out. Anyways, but yeah, this is my new range. I absolutely love it. It's out here in the middle of nowhere in Harris County, Georgia, and I'm having a blast out here. I don't get out here very often. I need to get out here more so I can record more videos, and then I can become like famous. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, but let's talk about the PSA Dagger. This gun, Gen 3 Glock, mentioned it already. I really do, like, this is my new favorite gun that I own. I'm not gonna lie, okay? This is my new favorite gun. It is amazing. The ergonomics are perfect for my hand. Now, I got weird hands. I got a weird body shape altogether, okay? But this gun in my hands fits absolutely perfectly. My pinky finger fits right there on it if I get a real good grip on this. The Viridian Technologies RFX35 is a perfect size for this gun. I mean, it is a little large, just a little bit. It doesn't perfectly line up with the slide, and I know some guys get real freaked out about that. I don't care. This is a carry gun for me, and I could not care less if it is perfectly lined up with the slides or not. But this gun is my new go-to carry gun for inside the waistband, and most of that is because of this holster. JX Tactical Fat Guy holster, Fat Boy holster. I think it's Fat Guy holster. It sits so low that the red dot, or green dot in this case, is actually below my belt, which is a little weird for reholstering. But other than that, man, it sits it so low that my only problem is that on the PSA Dagger, the rear sights are real sharp. That's my only downside to this setup, and that can be easily fixed with just switching out those sights. I do like the fact that the Dagger comes with suppressor height sights, so that you can, you know, co-witness with the green dot. But you know, those might, at least the rear might get switched out for something a little bit more rounded, so that it doesn't cut into my belly, because I got some belly fat here, and I got the Dunlap disease, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so my belly kind of Dunlapped over the gun a little bit, which is fine, because then it doesn't print, right? And this holster is specifically made for appendix carry for big guys, which is great. We don't get appendix carry options very often, and I still don't carry it with appendix carry. I usually carry it at 2 or 3 o'clock. That's just because that's where I'm used to carrying anyways, and I'm still kind of getting used to the appendix carry type thing. I sit down a lot during the day when I'm working on my computer and so forth, and so appendix carry still is, I'm still kind of trying to get used to it. But regardless, I love this setup, and I think every big dude should have this setup. And if you don't have this setup, call JX Tactical, go on their website. I'll put a link down below. You can grab the holster, go to PSA, grab you a Dagger, go to Viridian Technologies and grab an RFX35 and throw it all together, and then protect your family, your household, and innocent people around you all over the place. I need a taller tripod. that worked pretty well. A little behind the scenes, you might see the camera kind of shaking a little bit. That's because you're sitting on the side of a trampoline. I still don't have my whole setup out here yet. We got a table, we just hadn't put it out here. So you're hanging out on top of a trampoline because I got a short tripod and nowhere to put my camera. It's fake it till you make it mode here on my YouTube channel, and if y'all will watch a whole bunch, then I can talk my wife into buying some more gear, because right now she says, why are you buying gear when all you get views on are your fart jokes that you record on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, and so why are you spending all this money on tripods and crap? Which, I mean, I can't say that I'm not, but it's still fun to do it, you know? My bear wound really hurts. I don't know if you can, I probably shouldn't show that on YouTube, but it really hurts. Have you ever had just a paper cut like underneath your, anyways, whatever. Stupid bears, man, you know? Definitely not a Nutty Buddy box. Now, you might not be able to see it, but down here at the base of that, where is it? Right there. There's a little flipper. I'm going to try to hit that with like 5 rounds. I'll give myself 5 rounds to hit it from about 25 yards. Probably not going to happen. Hi, my name is Shooty McShooty Pants, and you should subscribe to Lee's channel. I'm kind of an idiot. Alright, wrap up. First off, JX Tactical. Thank you for providing something that big dudes really can benefit from. I don't know why I put my hat on backwards. Anyways, in the firearm space, it is so hard for big guys to effectively carry, okay? Everything is made for little people. All the holsters, most of the guns, and what I mean by that is like the ergonomics are made for little hands, or for skinnier hands at least. Thank you, honestly, thank you for providing this holster. This is a game changer for big guys, and as a big guy, I genuinely want to thank JX Tactical for stepping out and building something that we can honestly use to protect our families and our homes and ourselves. I can't underestimate how big of a deal it is for me to find this holster. It's just a stupid piece of plastic, but this changes everything. Usually I carry inside the waistband only when I absolutely have to. Most of the time I carry outside the waistband, and if I have to carry a bigger gun, I carry something that is very easily seen, right? This allows me to conceal something that will protect my wife and my kids, which is not a small statement, and it is. I'm very appreciative. PSA, dude. Every time I pick up a PSA gun, I am more impressed with their company. I'm sorry, like, you can get on to me. I know there's people that argue that the slide release is in the wrong spot, or that it's not big enough, or it's too small, or something like that. I know the trigger isn't the best trigger in the world, but you know what? It's good enough for a concealed carry, everyday protect your life kind of gun. I know it's not the flashiest gun or anything else, but it looks good and it works. Okay, I am now, let's see, I'm now about 500 or 600 rounds into this gun and have yet to have a failure to feed, a double feed, failure to inject, anything. Nothing has gone wrong with this gun in 500 or 600 rounds. And I know that's not that many rounds, relatively speaking, but for a gun to not have any problems in its break-in period, that's amazing. That's good, right? Any gun would love that feature, that ability to process your break-in period and not have any issues. And this gun has done it. Viridian Technologies. If you have never experienced a green dot sight, let's see. Oh, that's going to be hard. If you've never experienced a green dot sight, you should really check them out. They are great, and I want to thank them for providing this RFX 35 for me. And I will be putting Viridian Tech stuff on all of my guns going forward. And I just noticed that I did not put Loctite on this joker, and it is a little loose, so I got to go home and put some Loctite on it. I threw this on about a week ago, and it just now started going loose. But that is my fault, not the optic's fault. All right, well, y'all have a good day. We're going to get back home. My wife is making, well, she's cooking a chicken pot pie that one of the church members left us. So I'm pretty excited. I like chicken pot pies. All right, we'll see y'all later.
Hmm.